When it comes to what kind of girls I like, well, of course I like pretty girls, but at the same time, I really want to have someone that can have emotional connection and also intellectual connection. In my past previous dating, I met someone who's like super gorgeous. They're like amazingly beautiful, but sometimes they cannot speak really well English, or there's no emotional connection there. Like, especially there's no intellectual connection. We don't share much interest. We don't share the same value in life. Because for me, the value of perceiving the world and in our life is really important. I wanted to be with someone who can understand the depth of life, who would think about the meaning of living, why we are here and what we are doing this for, you know? It's not easy to find someone like that. Maybe that's why I'm still single. Life is more than just money and entertainments and joy and happy. It's more than that. There's a depth in it. You know, some are related to art, to creation, to making contribution to the world, to the society, and you know, all these meaningful things. But this kind of thing is something that in the modern age it seems like to be neglected when you started to choose a partner. Yeah, it's not easy. But I still have hope. I don't know, even though it's really slim. I hope I can find someone like that. So, wish me luck. Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about the age difference between Asian and European. For you guys, you think that Asian look much younger. But the thing is, we should consider that we have some kind of age differences between Asian and European. So for Asian people, like physically speaking, we got mature much later than European people. And also we have also like cultural background and education system is also different than Europe. It's not just about the look, it's also about the mentality and the education and everything. Take me, for example, this year I'm actually 34 now. But even compared to my Chinese friends, I still look younger than them. Especially to those who already got married, and it feels like after they got married they started to gain weight and they became, you know, look much older. And then I also know some girls from Chengdu. I know this one girl, she's 38 years old, but she looked even like younger than like 28. She looked like more than 10 years younger than her actual age. So for me, it really doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is that how you keep yourself young. That's the most important thing. Because when you look young, especially after 30s, it means that you take really good care of yourself and you put effort to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And that is something that I really appreciate. So next time when you see an Asian, when you know about their age, you can minus 5 years or sometimes even 10 years. And then that's the age that compared to European age. Hey girls, I have a question for you. Do you want to be a stay-home wife? Have you ever thought about want to find someone who's charming and rich and take care of you the whole way? Like he will pay everything and you can buy whatever you want. You just need to stay home and be a lovely wife and maybe take care of the kids, and that's it. When I met some girls from Ukraine or Belarus, but of course I'm not saying every girls from these regions are like that, because I know my first Ukrainian girlfriend. She's really independent, really feminine, and she always pay her own things, even if I said I would want to pay for her and things like that. She's super independent. But I wanted to tell you that it could be a really dangerous thing to rely on someone completely. For example, to be a stay-home wife. First of all, you will lose your financial independence, and secondly, you are losing a lot of career options. And third, you may even lose the sense of life fulfillment. The power dynamic in that family can be really different if you just become a stay-at-home wife. And also, you may make yourself completely social isolated. And if something happened to your partner, or if this marriage broke, you could find yourself in a really bad situation. Of course, it's nice to have someone to take care of you and everything, but on the other hand, it's really risky. So this is something that, you know, you really need to think about. So how did I ended up in Poland? The story is pretty long. I'm gonna make it short. It actually goes back all the way to COVID time. During COVID, I was having a relationship with an American girl for almost 2 years in China. But later on, she went back to America by the end of 2021. So in the first half year of 2022, I was really depressed. Basically, everything in my hometown reminded me of her. So I decided to get out. And I tried to move to another city in China, but it didn't work. After 1 month living in Chongqing for artist residency, I decided to get out of China. I ended up in Serbia. So I stayed in Serbia for half a year. Later on, China finally opened, and I went back to China, stayed there for 3 months, applied for the Schengen visa. After I got my Schengen visa, I went to Istanbul, Turkey, last year in around June. There I met a girlfriend actually. She's from Ukraine. We only had 1 month's relationship. It was really short, and then she went back to Ukraine. I visited Georgia and Romania. Later on, I went to Lapland, Finland, for 1 month's artist residency. After that, I went to Poland. It was last September. I spent only 20 days in Poland, and I actually really liked it at that time. And then later on, I went back to China again, stayed for half a year, applied the American visa and another Schengen visa. And now, this year in March, I came to Poland again. So this year I was thinking about traveling across Europe, all the way from here to the south. But the plan changed a little bit. I visited a little bit of Berlin, and then later on I just decided to settle here in Poland. So this is a pretty long journey, to be honest. Well, why I chose Poland? Well, first of all, it's quite safe here in Poland. Well, secondly, it's cheaper than other European countries, slightly. It's still more expensive than China though. And third is that it's really flat here in Warsaw, and I really prefer flat land rather than mountain cities. And that's it. That's how I ended up here in Warsaw. And hopefully here I will be able to find the love of my life and maybe settle here in Poland or go to China together. Let's see. When I was young, I used to despise the idea of marriage. I always think that marriage is just a piece of paper, it's just a contract, it had nothing to do with love. And now, as I grow much older, I really fond of this idea of marriage. And to be honest, I even really want to have a wife. Because back in the old days, I just wanted to have experience, I just wanted to have some fun. It's all about experience for me. But now I wanted to have something that can last much, much longer, even a lifetime long, If there's a chance that I could go back in time and talk to myself, one biggest advice for myself is to be like, hey buddy, you should marry young. Don't wait up. You had so many opportunities before and you just miss it out. Man, come on. You're gonna regret it as I do right now. So I don't know what you guys thinking, but if there's a chance that you could find someone you truly loved, don't waste it. Don't miss it. Don't lose it, because you will regret it. I used to despise the idea of 相亲. It means the matching dating, because I always wanted to, find love for myself, just looking. And I did try to do that. And apparently it's not working so far, unfortunately. And ironically speaking, that now I became a matchmaker. But right now, I'm starting to think that match is not a bad thing, because the people can help you to match you the ideal person based on what you are actually looking for. It's so much more efficient than looking it by yourself, to be honest.